You're tuned in to BS with Joe, the podcast where common sense still makes sense. We break down the news, the culture, and the crazy, one blunt conversation at a time. Buckle up. This is going to be good. All right, let's talk about preventing school shootings. Another school shooting. I mean, the headlines are everywhere. Parents are scared. Teachers are exhausted. Students are asking if their school is safe. I'm not going to replay the details. I'm not naming the shooter. That's not the point. What I am going to do is talk solutions, practical steps we can take right now that make schools safer. Because this conversation shouldn't just end with grief and outrage. It should lead to change. First, threat assessment teams. The U.S. Secret Service recommends this. A small team in every school, an administrator, a counselor or psychologist, and a school resource officer. Their job is not punishment, it's prevention. They review tips, they connect the dots, and if they step in before any violence happens. Second, anonymous reporting. Colorado has a program called Safe to Tell. Students can report threats or self-harm concerns safely and anonymously. It has stopped multiple attacks. If kids know it's safe, they'll use it. Third, spot the warning signs. Most shooters telegraph their plans. They post online, they hint in conversations, they show it in essays or drawings. This is called leakage. We need to train staff, parents, and students to recognize it and report it. Fourth, extreme risk protection orders. If someone is making credible threats, a court can temporarily remove firearms until the crisis passes. Due process is built in. This tool has already prevented shootings across the country. Fifth, safe storage. Many school shooters use a parent's gun. Gun locks and safes can stop that. Project Child Safe and other groups give them away for free. Lock it up. Normalize it. Sixth, smart school security. This doesn't mean turning schools into prisons. It means single controlled entry points, classroom doors that lock, radios that work, and drills that prepare staff without traumatizing kids. Seventh, media responsibility. Stop plastering the shooter's name and face everywhere. Follow the notoriety policy. Focus on the victims, focus on the helpers, focus on solutions, not the killer. Eighth, smarter discipline. Zero tolerance does not work. Suspending kids for every small offense breeds resentment. Threat assessment tied to counseling and accountability is far better. It reduces blow-ups. It keeps schools calmer. Ninth, this is the one that'll raise some eyebrows, but hear me out. We teach driver's ed before teens get behind the wheel. We teach CPR so kids know how to help in emergencies. Why not firearm safety too? Not to glorify guns, but to demystify them. Teach kids finger off the trigger, muzzle pointed safe, how to unload, how to respect the weapon. In some communities, supervised range time makes sense because curiosity plus ignorance is dangerous. Respect and training saves lives. In closing, no single step prevents every attack, but layer these solutions, threat teams, reporting, safe storage, smart security, real safety education, and you make it much harder for the next tragedy to happen. This is not left versus right. It's not about ideology. It's about parents picking up their kids at the end of the day, safe and alive. That's the conversation that's worth having.